brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Atlanta Falcons and the Minnesota Vikings.
Will Riker is the kickoff for the Vikings.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. They don't take this to about the 28. They tax it up to the linebacker spot to make the tackle.
2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Pitts is the man in motion. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8. That's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
Well, give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down is Robinson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He was brought down by Javon Hargrave. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
On the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, it's Penix. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Play action. It's Penix. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 36 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open, short throws, turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
Mooney in motion. On the give, it's Robinson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Jonathan Grenard having a lot of success here early in the season. 2 sacks in the opener, and he's got another one here. Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun, here is Penix. That one is caught by Mooney. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Raiders' kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. 35 yards.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go, Shaq.
They'll go back to Jones on 1st down. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
At the 29-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 6. On play action, here's McCarthy. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 3-0 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this 2nd quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal.
Viking 18. Shaq. Set go.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That is caught side of the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
This is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You've got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick 6 the other direction. Instead, he fires it, he puts it on the line, and the result is a touchdown.
He kicks this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome.
And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34. Pickup of 9.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
And the Falcons.
So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
36-yard line.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away, incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll bring up second down. Here's Robinson, and he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Jonathan Allen's big man from the interior with the stop.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
Here's third and 7. Now Penix. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Taken at about the 6. And that's good work on this return as he brings it past the 25.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 12 yards.
That was good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On the give, it's Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We spend so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drive.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. On fourth down, it's Will Riker time for this Viking field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. Riker's kick is good. And the Vikings go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Riker had the field goal a moment ago. Back out now to kick this one away. He'll start at the 2. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup is good for 29 yards.
Didn't take them long to get down to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Penix. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he's in! Elijah Moore. Touchdown Falcons. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Taken down.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the 1st half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Half, and the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 2. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Their own 22-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Let's go now.
On second down, Penix. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
McCarthy to the air on second down. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Minnesota.
First down.
So in regards to being used in the passing game, there's really two types of backs in this league. There's the check down back. He's able to just take the short gains and try to pick up more yards after catch. And then there's the back that can be used as a weapon. Man, when you got a guy like that in your passing game, it is a handful for defenses. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Now Jones. Good running inside the 25. And he's going to be taken down. 16 yards. Pick up on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
That is caught. What a throw. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone.
he kicks this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Throwing is Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
A gain of 15.
About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. They'll throw. It's Penix. He'll get this to Pitts once more. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. Put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 1. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Gain of 4 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate builds.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
To throw is Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. Now a timeout. That's their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
So Prater now, after the made field goal, back out to kick off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's Jones. He is met and drop. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
He'll try and throw it with McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
This is a play call I don't quite understand, Mike. Backed up on your side of the field. Just convert on 3rd down. Get a fresh set of downs, and then open up more opportunities to put the ball in the air. Now you bring up a 4th down decision deep in your own territory.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Check out.
He'll run for it, and it's go. And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
First down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 16
That's catch
yards.
number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First down.
Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19.
A run, it's Jones, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready? Set. 70 Timberwolf.
Looking out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now he's got 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Let's go now.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up for coverage there. And they force 4th down.
And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Vikings will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. Record had the field goal a moment ago. Back out now to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. Still going. Inside the 10. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard needed one as well. That is a 74-yard gain.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Robinson. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation. Like, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Atlanta. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
For the 2-point conversion.
That is hot. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Vikings 27. Falcons.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So, 2 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning available, yet they'll go with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Now a handoff. Jones. There he goes. Inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
This is hot. He's got it. And they tag 2 more onto their lead. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
On play action, Penix. Now, deep ball for London. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, Penix.
Solid right there to this quarterback. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Throw over the middle and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
To throw again, it's Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. And the Falcons are going to have it first and goal. He's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything...
And he will score! Game on! Drake London, touchdown Falcons! And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2. Penix going to throw again. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Falcons 27.
So time here for the onside kick just in front of the 2-minute warning. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now on first and 10. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They run it once more with Jones. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
He's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. He's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Here's second and 2.
Here we go, set.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That's to the outside. He's got Jefferson. And he's just another one. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. Reichard goods with the extra point. Vikings will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Couldn't take the chance. He's going to return it from the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. Out out of the shotgun. It's Penix. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still one timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10. That's to Mooney, complete right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, here is Penix. This one caught by the back, out of the backfield. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd final timeout. Stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Again, it's Penix. That one complete to Moore. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Blake Cashman in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Penix. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. A give to Jones, heading right. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired.